What is up, Fresh Baked? It is Saturday. It's a week after the all-nighter. We're back again. Excited to be here, ready to get back to our normal course of business. It's about 8:15 in the morning. We were in downtown Disney. Rope drops at 9 a.m. We had to come this way because the Toy Story parking lot wasn't open yet. But anyway, we're in downtown Disney, and we've got about a half an hour to kill before rope drop. So I thought I'd stop in World of Disney and see what's going on there for a little bit. Well, this morning is off to a bitchin' start. World of Disney isn't open yet. I guess they don't open till 8:30 like the Esplanade does. So I still have those 30 minutes in my pocket. So that brings up a better idea. I think we're going to take a look here at downtown Disney and see what's happening down here. And we don't come down here much, so I thought it's a good idea, right? Take a look at the shops. None of these are open yet, of course, or very few of them are anyway. So we won't be able to go into them, but we can at least show you just how deep this place is, because downtown Disney is a hike, man. There's Naples. That's a pizza joint. I think you can get sandwiches and whatnot. This here is Sanook. It's not a shoe store. They make sandals or something like that, I think. Yeah, so if you've stayed at, let's say, the Disneyland Hotel, and you know what I'm talking about, Haagen-Dazs. You know what I'm talking about, because in order to get to the park from the Disneyland Hotel, you've got to run a gauntlet of retail shops and restaurants and kiosks, and my goodness, it's a long walk. You could get your exercise for the day just going up and down this joint. Ride makers. This is pretty much Build-A-Bear for boys. You can make your own little what do you call it? Like electric cars or whatever you call those things. I forget. Like these guys right here. Right, those remote control cars. You can get now they've got, of course, a Captain America car and all kinds of Disney themed ones. But yeah, you could build those things from the ground up, tires, wheels, all kinds of little accessories. And of course they do have a Build-A-Bear workshop. Oh look, you can get a little brony. These aren't official My Little Ponies, I don't think. Oh yeah, they are. Look, that's a My Little Pony. So yeah, if you're a pony or a brony, come Build-A-Bear. I personally don't get it myself, but that's okay. God bless you. This is where you see some live entertainment out here. And two of the bigger restaurants you have here is the House of Blues, which is, this place is always happening. I've never eaten here myself or even been inside. I don't even know what it's like in there. And then Tortilla Joe's. Again, it's a big time joint. Never been in there. I don't ever come down here, to be honest. I like my food Disney. You know, this isn't really Disney. That's part of the reason why I don't come to downtown Disney, because it isn't actually Disney, in my opinion anyway. I mean, sure, they've got the music and it's next door and everything, but very little of it has that Disney theme and flavor, I guess. You know, these are all chain restaurants and chain stores. Yeah, see, we're not even there yet. We've been going for a little while here. Kiosk Alley. Look, Monorail. So this is the downtown Disney monorail stop, of course. You can board here on the monorail and take this as entrance into the park, but you've got to enter, you know, as if you're going to the park, which means you have to have a ticket and every bag checked and everything like that. But it's thought to be a convenient way to get in, but it's really not, in my opinion at least. It takes forever to get through there, and if the monorail is busy at that point in time, you're better off just walking down to the Esplanade and getting in the front entrance. There's ESPN Zone. Again, never been in there. I'm a sports fan too, so maybe I should one of these days, but I have a feeling the menu there is going to be very generic and plain. And again, I come to Disney to enjoy Disney stuff, so I don't go down there much. And then this is where you would, if you come here just to go to downtown Disney, you're going to park right here and then walk it in from there. And these things are really creepy, by the way. That guy's head moves around. It's on a swivel. But it's not enough to make it look realistic. It's enough to make it look creepy. You know, just slightly moving, kind of like the Haunted Mansion busts. You know what I mean? And just down that way is where you get to the Disneyland hotels, the 3 towers, and then that's pretty much the end of the block. And then you got to come back and when you want to go to Disneyland, you got to run that gauntlet down that way. And then here's the Earl's Sandwich. Now this joint I have been to a couple times, and because they have really good sandwiches at a pretty fair price. We've done a couple trip reports from here, and I enjoyed it. You might recall that we sat right here once and watched the ice skaters right here. When it's wintertime, they'll put an ice rink here. And then right here is next to the AMC Theater. This is where we've seen Frozen and Thor. the Thor sequel. And look, Maleficent's coming out in, wait, that's a couple days, huh? Wait, Maleficent, yeah, that just opened yesterday, actually. I have to see that movie now. I forgot that I gotta see that movie. I guess I'll do that tomorrow, maybe? Oh my God, I forgot this movie came out. I am such a terrible vlogger. All right, the right-hand side, or I should say it's the left-hand side coming up, right-hand side going down. I don't know, east and west, but sorry, it's really bright right here, guys, too. I apologize. But on this side of downtown Disney is most of your boutique shops. Left side is your bigger, you know, Build-A-Bear, ride makers, the restaurants, that kind of thing. And on the right side is a lot of boutique shops, like this Apricot Lane type deal. And then we'll see more here in a second. But before you get to those, you have one of the other more awesome locations here is the Lego store. So there's your Lego store. It's pretty awesome inside there. If you're a Lego fan, you definitely have to visit. They got a couple scenes playing out, actually a few. You've got a Beauty and the Beast over here. I don't know what scene that is specifically from the movie. And then you've got from Toy Story the scene at the end when they're launching on the rocket into the back of the moving van. And then right here, this is from Sleeping Beauty. That'll be the dragon and the prince coming to rescue Aurora. Pretty, okay, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I mean, seriously, those are all Legos. That's a Lego thing. It's all Legos. These guys are serious about their stuff, man. Whew, it's funny, I never really paid attention to it, but I mean, all these people that you see, they're all making this trek down to Disneyland. All these walkers are coming from the Disneyland hotels. What's that like? I've never stayed on property before. I need to do that at least once. What would that be like to stay on property and just wake up in the morning, roll out of bed, and land at Disneyland? Oh, I mean, I have done that actually. About 20 years ago when I went to Walt Disney World, right? I stayed at the, I don't know, I can't remember the name of the hotel, but it was one of the cheaper ones. It was island themed. I keep wanting to say Caribbean, but that doesn't sound right. Not Pirates Caribbean, but like island themed. Anyway, this is the Jazz Kitchen. Never eaten here either. I've heard mixed reviews that it's both good and bad, so who knows? Probably expensive either way. And then here we start hitting all these boutique shops. Now we're talking about art galleries, you know, fashionable clothes, a few Disney shops, you know, that are Disney specific, like D Street right here. This is the art gallery. There's some cool stuff in here actually, if you don't mind parting with a couple $100 for a single item. D Street, we've been in here before. We did a little trip report from there. And right here we got Fossil, which is, I guess, watches and accessories and whatnot. The Disney Vault. Again, that's kind of trendy merchandise for Disney, that's Disney specific. Something silver, assuming that's silver stuff. This here is an extension of the Main Street Bakery. This is Marceline's Confectionery, and they do a lot of the same thing. You can see them getting ready to make some candied apples. You know, a lot of the same kind of candy and stuff you'll find on Main Street, but they sell it here. Disney Studio 365, kids' clothes, Disney themed. And right here actually is an entrance to the Grand Californian Hotel. We've been there once, I think, and God, it's beautiful in there. Sephora, stuff for chicks, wouldn't know. Sorry, my dude. Jamba Juice is pretty busy at 8:30 in the morning, right? All right, Quicksilver and Roxy, and then a Sunglass Hut, and then Starbucks, the new Starbucks, which is pretty amazing inside there if you're a Starbucks fan, I guess. And that's it. That's the entirety of downtown Disney. Actually went quicker than I thought it would. It always feels bigger to me. Maybe it's because I'm getting here, or I'm coming here when I'm already tired. And of course, yeah, World of Disney, which was not open yet when we got here, and it looks like it still isn't open yet. World of Disney is the most giantest of stores here at Disneyland. They have everything you want in there. Just about anything you'll find on Main Street or any other shop you'll find in there.